We're back.
Welcome to my office.
Where's Wire? Where's Wire? Let's go.
Stop eating grass. This is the life right now. You! Are we gonna sign up for a half marathon in 5 days? I'm so stoked. I have been working for the last 12 days straight. That's the life we chose, baby. Welcome back, vlog. It's time for another week in residency, baby. Let's go. Hi, Chippy. What are you doing? Fit check of the day. Let's go to work. Bye, puppies. Alright vlog, welcome back to another week. So I was on call in the OR this weekend and it actually went pretty well considering it was my first day back in the OR in like 5 weeks. We basically were in cases all day with a couple breaks until like 11 p.m. and then in the middle of the night we responded to a code blue, and other than that it was pretty okay. I was actually able to get a little bit of rest, and then yesterday I was post-call and basically did a bunch of sleeping. I was just exhausted. I'm functionally on a 12-day stretch right now because I was in clinic every day last week, and then I did a 24-hour call from Saturday into Sunday, and then this week I'm in clinic Monday through Friday. So it's a 12-day work stretch. But I am not on call this coming weekend, which is really, really nice. So I'm really looking forward to Friday. This week I'm still in the Anesthesia Preparedness clinic, and then next week I return to the OR, which I looked at my schedule and I have a lot of late days and a lot of calls. So I'm gonna really enjoy this week while I can. Anyway, let's have a good day. This week's quote of the week is don't worry about something that hasn't happened yet, because otherwise you're just gonna live through it twice. And the way that I experienced that this last week was I was really worried about my call shift because again, I hadn't been in the OR in a while and I was kind of stressing about it throughout the week, and it ended up not being too bad. If you have something coming up, it's okay to be prepared for it, but don't stress too much over it. Another day in the exam room as an anesthesiology resident. It's like being an anesthesiologist out in the wild. We're usually never seen outside the OR. Kind of funny, honestly. All right guys, I am done for the day. Pretty good day overall. It's like 2:15 p.m. so can't complain about getting out at 2:15. A lot of teaching done today with my attending. We talked about neuraxial anesthesia because it was relevant to some of the patients I saw today that were getting lower extremity procedures where spinal anesthesia was appropriate. We also talked a lot about management of COPD with our patients with reactive airway disease, which was all very good because I have not had to deal with things like bronchospasm or laryngospasm yet, which are big, scary things that eventually I will see for the first time. Anyway, it was a good day overall, and now it's time to go home. Hey guys, hello, I missed you. Chip, stop eating grass. Hi, Chewy. I know ya. You guys hungry? Why do I look like I got a mushroom on my head? Oh! That's the boy.
Order off.
Hey, Papas.
Dog in the vlog.
Dog in the vlog.
Did you get it? You couldn't get it again.
Morning guys, happy Tuesday. I had such a good day yesterday. I took a nap after work, went tumbling and tricking with my friend, had some dinner after, some ramen. It was a great day overall. Let's make today a better one. Finally got the UCSD jacket, so I'm official now. Alright guys, I am done for the day. It's actually just past noon, which is pretty good for a clinic day. Out at noon on a Tuesday, not on call this week or weekend. This is the life right now. I am absolutely chilling. Anyway, since I am done early for the day, I am gonna go enjoy myself. So I'll catch you guys later. All right guys, I am home from the clinic, which means it's lunchtime for me and for the puppies. Now as a resident, I can't really control my schedule or what I eat all the time, but I can control what my puppies eat. And that's where GetJoy comes in, and once again, they're sponsoring this week's vlog. GetJoy's freeze-dried raw meals have become my dog's main food. And honestly, I feel so much better knowing that I'm giving them real, clean nutrition that's science-backed. It's made with USDA-sourced organic meats for immune health, pumpkin for digestion, salmon oil for skin and coat, just whole foods, no fillers, no artificial stuff, just real ingredients. And the best part is that GetJoy is shelf-stable and scoop-ready, no thawing, no mess, no stress. So even on post-call mornings when I'm half asleep, I can still give my dogs a meal that I can trust. I've been able to tell the difference in their coats and the consistency of their poops, which if you're a dog owner, you know that matters a lot. Also, 3 of my dogs are half Yorkie, so I know a little something about having stubborn dog breeds that are very picky with the food that they eat. And all 4 of the dogs have absolutely loved GetJoy. Every single time I put it out, they immediately go and eat it. They pretty much treat it like it's a treat. For me, residency is all about finding small moments of joy in the middle of all the chaos. And with GetJoy, I feel like I'm giving back to my dogs in a meaningful way. Because wellness isn't just for us, it's also for our dogs, who are our partners in joy. Start fueling your dog's wellness and moments of joy with GetJoy's freeze-dried raw dog food. You guys can actually get 30% off of your first order, as well as a free scooper, which is pretty neat, and a bag of freeze-dried raw treats. You can go to the link in the description box below, or you can scan the QR code here on the screen. Make sure to check them out, and thank you so much again to GetJoy for sponsoring this week's vlog.
Oh yeah. Get in there.
You like that?
Yeah.
Little 5-mile run. Shannon and I are flirting with the idea of doing a half marathon on Sunday. What do you think? Are we gonna sign up for a half marathon in 5 days? Maybe. Stay tuned. Nice, 5 miles, baby. All right, so we just did 5 miles. And over the course of our run, we have officially decided we're signing up for a half marathon in 5 days. It'll be Shannon's first half.
So stoked.
We're gonna convince Eddie to do it. It'll be his first half. And it'll be all of our first half marathon in San Diego.
You get to take the chains off after the half marathon.
Yes. Then you never have to run again until our first full marathon. Morning guys, happy Wednesday. Dude, I'm like still on a high from yesterday. Signing up for a half marathon. I'm so stoked. I've been talking about doing another race since I moved here. Haven't done one since my marathon back in Vegas. If you guys remember, I spent a lot of my intern year training for half marathons and my first full marathon. And I've been wanting to do one since I moved here, and I finally signed up for one, and it's literally in 4 days. Anyway, for now, I gotta be a doctor, so let's have a good day. Welcome to my office. It's about 11 a.m. I've seen a few patients today. Nothing crazy. I've definitely gone a lot faster at pre-opping since I've been in the clinic. I was already doing it for my cases when I was rotating through the main OR back in July and August, but getting to do it so focused in the clinic has definitely made me faster at reviewing patient records and finding relevant information, and also just organizing it in the anesthesia chart. I'm definitely appreciating the benefits of an anesthesia preparedness clinic. I've got a few more patients this morning, and then I'll be done for the day. All right, we are done for the day, baby. Not a bad day, saw my patients, did some teaching with my attending. We talked about von Willebrand disease. I had a couple delayed appointments, which is totally fine. As a resident, I can move my schedule around. I have the time for it. So I was able to see those patients later in the morning and afternoon. But you have to imagine if I was a busy family medicine doctor with like 40 patients on my list, and you have a patient that is late for their appointment or has to delay it, you might not be able to accommodate because you have so many other patients you have to see and can't really move your schedule around like that. But for me, there's no problem. Anyway, I am going to go home and probably take a nap. So I kind of have a headache, kind of sleepy. See you guys later. Puppies! Hey, Bubba's. Look at him frolicking. Oh, and now pooping. Good boys. Guys, happy Thursday. I'm out of the office attire because today we are actually at the medical school campus because we have a resident education day. These are days that are set aside in our schedule for dedicated didactic teaching, which we do during, the regular days. We do morning lectures, we do grand rounds, but these are like dedicated days where we're excused from clinical duties so that we can just focus on some good old-fashioned lecture-based learning. We also do some skill workshops. For example, I think we have an emergent airway workshop today and then a point of care ultrasound workshop as well. I think it's gonna be a long day. We're scheduled here from 7 a.m. to like 3 or 4 or something. So it's gonna be a long one. But I am excited to see some of my co-residents, so that'll be a lot of fun. Let's have a good day. Dude, my body is so freaking sore. I went tricking and tumbling on Monday, running Tuesday, and then I hit another tricking session last night, just trying to enjoy some of the extra free time I have on this block. And man, my body is feeling it. Oh well, that's the life we chose, baby.
We're back.
And I was like, I wonder if I remember how to do anesthesia.
I do, dude.
And push away from you.
Yep.
And hold with your
Or away from you,
non-dominant.
okay. Push.
Hold with the non-dominant hand. Take the blade out. Then yeah, that's which you don't need to.
I don't bottom anymore.
I would definitely recommend these.
So I love having the just slide on, slide off, especially on night.
Burps,
Yeah.
and I was like,
Those wear out so quickly.
I was thinking, those were gonna be like this, where they're just rubbed all the way
Nice.
instantly.
Wow.
Nice.
Let's
dude.
go!
Nice.
I can't get over the wire. Where's the wire? Where's the wire? Got the wire.
The wires in his
Did you?
lungs.
Nice.
Red.
Come up, inflate the balloon.
Time.
Oh, I lost. He's dead.
Yeah. How
okay.
much? How much?
Okay.
Nice. He's like a minute 15.
Minute 15.
Morning, guys. Happy Friday. It's my last day in the clinic. Make it a good day. Alright guys, it's about 3 p.m. and I am done for the day and officially done with the Anesthesia Preparedness Clinic rotation. Not bad, not bad. Today my patients were a little bit complex, required a lot of thought and discussions with my attending, who was awesome. Lots of teaching today, and we even finished the day off with some more teaching. So that was really nice. But overall, the last 2 weeks have just been really great because I've been able to just focus on the preoperative evaluation of patients that are going to be going under anesthesia. And I think I really needed that because so far I've been doing that in the context of chart reviewing and pre-oping my cases in the OR. But it's been really nice to just have the time to sit in the clinic and work through patients' past medical histories, anesthetic plans, and also just spend more time doing teaching regarding preoperative evaluation and optimization. Believe it or not though, I have been working for the last 12 days straight because I was in the clinic every day last week, and then I was on call Saturday into Sunday, and then I've been in clinic and or lectures every day this week. So this was actually day 12 out of 12 for me. Now that work has evened out between having some light clinic days and then busy call shifts on the weekend, so overall it's been manageable, but doing anything for 12 days in a row and having to be at work every day for 12 days would be hard for anyone, and I'm definitely feeling it a little bit. I'm sure you guys have noticed from last week's vlog and this week's vlog, I've been able to also make time to do things that I enjoy. Like I've been doing a lot of running, a lot of tricking and tumbling. So I feel like even though I've worked 12 days in a row, because I've had extra time, especially in the evenings, to do the things that I love, it's made it a lot more manageable. And now I'm going into a 2-day weekend, or a golden weekend, and am running a half marathon on Sunday that I signed up for earlier in this vlog, which I'm really excited about. You know, I feel like these are the kind of things that I really like doing, like super spontaneous, last minute, really physically demanding things. Over the last 6 weeks or so, you guys have been commenting on my vlogs that I seem happier and more energetic since leaving the OR at the end of August. And honestly, you guys are right. You guys are totally right. At the end of August, I was definitely feeling burnt out. You know, at that point, I'd gone through all of July and August being in the OR, having some call, late shifts. You know, we really hit the ground running at my program. I think it was a lot physically, mentally, emotionally. And by the time that I finished my second main OR block in August, I was feeling pretty burnt out. But over the past month and a half, I definitely have felt a lot more like myself again. And I think it's a combination of spending a little bit more time with myself and just allowing myself to have downtime and, you know, rest more, and then doing things I enjoy like running, tumbling, hanging out with friends. My close childhood friends moved here over the past month, so that's been really awesome. I've been spending a lot of time with them, so it just feels like I'm doing more of what is routine to me. And this is really important to keep in mind because starting Monday, I'm going back into the OR and I'm gonna be rusty. There's no way around it. I've had one OR call shift in the past month and a half, so I haven't spent that much time in the OR since August. So it's gonna be rough. And my schedule is also rough going back because I have a lot of call to make up for. And I'll kind of keep you guys updated as I go, but it's gonna be a lot. All that to say, I have a couple things to look forward to, including my first week of vacation at the end of this month. But in order to get there, I need to get through the next few weeks. That being said, I have a lot to prepare for. I need to edit this vlog sometime between now and Sunday, and then I need to go get ready for the half marathon. I have to go to the expo and get my bib and all of my other stuff. And also, I just want to enjoy my last golden weekend before going back to the OR. So I think I'm going to end the vlog here. If you guys are watching this, make sure to wish me, Eddie, and our friends luck on our half marathon on Sunday. Anyway, that's it for now. Thank you guys so much for joining me in another week in residency, and I will see you guys next time.